Rafael Leao prioritises Premier League over Laliga as winger admits he feels need to leave AC Milan. Rafael Leao has revealed he wants a new challenge away from AC Milan, with the Portugal international admitting the Premier League would be his preferred destination. The winger believes English football would suit his game better and reflected on a difficult season that was affected by injury and tactical issues. Leao opens door to Milan exit. Leao has fueled speculation over his future by admitting he wants a new challenge away from Milan. The Portugal international suggested that the tactical demands of Serie A do not fully suit his style and indicated that a move abroad could help him maximize his potential. The 26-year-old identified the Premier League and La Liga as the competitions where he feels his talents would be valued most. However, he made it clear that a move to England would be particularly appealing if the opportunity arose. Leao explains his desire for a fresh start. Leao's comments come after a difficult campaign at San Siro, with Milan facing uncertainty during a period of transition, and their star forward now publicly discussing a possible departure. Speaking to Sport TV, Leao said, "I felt I could make a difference, but the way the team played didn't put me in a position to do so. I need a new challenge. In Italy, the league is evolving, but for my style of football, the Premier League or La Liga would better showcase my talents and me as a player. If the opportunity in the Premier League were to come my way, I would be very happy. I think I would be able to match my talent with players who are at a very high level." Frustration with Milan tactics. Beyond his desire for a transfer, Leao also opened up about the tactical frustrations that plagued his most recent campaign at San Siro. The winger suggested that the system deployed by the coaching staff failed to maximize his attributes, leading to a season of personal and collective inconsistency that has left him feeling drained. "It was a difficult season. I played injured for 4 to 5 months with groin pain, in a position that isn't my style," Leao admitted. "The tactical system didn't help me. I felt I could make a difference, but the way the team played didn't put me in a position to do so. In the end, it becomes exhausting. However, I've often played as a second striker in my career, and I think it's my favorite position. And I can also play as a false nine, especially in a team like Portugal. As a winger, after dribbling, I have more time to think about whether to shoot, dribble again, or cross. But playing as a second striker, I'm closer to the goal and I have to be more concrete. Either I make assists or I shoot. It's a detail I need to work on. Ultimately, football is based on numbers, and it's the last step I'm missing." Uncertainty surrounds Milan star's future. Leao's public comments are likely to intensify discussion around his future as Milan prepare for a crucial summer. The winger remains one of the club's most valuable assets, but his desire for a new challenge could place added pressure on the Rossoneri's decision-makers. With Leao openly expressing admiration for the Premier League and also mentioning La Liga as an attractive option, attention will now turn to whether interest from Europe's elite clubs develops into a concrete opportunity. Rafael Leao sends Arsenal clear transfer plea. Der Andrea Berta offered chance to sign winger. Rafael Leao has addressed recent transfer speculation linking him with Manchester United and Arsenal, with the AC Milan forward confirming he's willing to move to the Premier League. AC Milan's Rafael Leao has opened up about his desire to test himself in the Premier League, with speculation mounting over a possible transfer to Arsenal. The Gunners are reportedly monitoring the Portuguese winger as they look ahead to the upcoming campaign and have been offered the chance to sign him. Arsenal are bracing themselves for what could be a hectic summer in the transfer market, particularly after their Premier League title triumph and the prospect of multiple fresh faces arriving at the Emirates Stadium. The Gunners are yet to make their first signing of the summer, but have already been linked with a host of potential new additions to their squad, particularly in the forward line, with either a new centre-forward and a winger. Leao's situation at Milan has been a topic of ongoing discussion, and the attacker has now publicly acknowledged his willingness to make the switch to English football. "I need a new challenge. I already won 2 trophies in Italy, and have been there for a while," Leao told Portuguese news outlet Sport TV. "The league is evolving, but for my style of football, I think the Premier League or La Liga would make more of my talents as a player." He added, "If a Premier League opportunity were to come along, I would be very happy. I think that I can put my talent up against the players there, who are of a very high level. Playing in that kind of a league really gets the best out of a player." Arsenal are not the only club to have been linked with a move for Leao, with Manchester United and Galatasaray also mentioned as potential destinations in recent weeks. Earlier summer reports have suggested that Milan have reduced their valuation of Leao, with indications that the Italian giants would be prepared to accept £43 million for the forward this summer. Leao found the net 10 times for Milan across 31 appearances last season, including 9 strikes in Serie A, as the club secured 5th place in the Italian top flight, just missing out on Champions League qualification. Arsenal's business in the forward department remains uncertain, with a host of names already being mentioned as potential targets. Aston Villa star Morgan Rogers, Bournemouth forward Eli Junior Krupi, and Atletico Madrid's Julian Alvarez have all been mentioned as targets for the Gunners this summer.